Owners. Challengers have lost 3 brains now from the final round. You don't want to be left with 1 against 5 because that is a bit frightening. Eggheads have lost no brains. Next subject, last subject before the final is sport. Thank goodness for that, they say.
Harry
on sport.
I think Judith gets the short straw.
Yeah.
Not here.
Harry from the Shrimperzone versus Judith from the Eggheads. Judith, you were hiding so successfully. You almost went under the desk when you heard the word sport. To ensure there's no conferring, would you please take your positions? Harry, you like your sport?
Yes. Well, I'm a Southend supporter, so I'm not quite sure, but generally sport, yes.
Well, that is sport, broadly speaking, isn't it?
Some of the stuff we see at Roots Hall isn't all the time, but...
And anything else that you do outside work?
I'm interested in most things, natural history, politics, sports. Generally, I collect antiquarian sports books, mainly cricket books.
Oh, right. That's interesting. Judith?
I'm doomed.
Only if you're at cricket.
All right, I'll ask each of you 3 questions on sport in turn. Harry, would you like the first or second set of questions?
I'll take the first, please, Jeremy.
Good luck getting yourself in the final, Harry. In which sport is the high kick called an up and under a recognised tactic? Is it American football, rugby union, or taekwondo?
OK, well, I'm pretty sure it's not taekwondo, because that's a martial art. American football, they do punt, but I'm pretty sure this is rugby union.
Rugby union is the right answer. Well done. Who was the famous commentator?
Eddie Waring.
Eddie Waring. With that, what was the accent there?
Well, hey, it's another up and under.
That's it. Is that Scottish then, or what? What was that? Yorkshire? It must be Yorkshire.
Yeah, Yorkshire. Yeah.
Judith, your head's already dropped. How tall is the tennis player Maria Sharapova? Is she 5'2", 5'8", or 6'2"?
Well, I know she's very tall. So she's definitely not 5'2". I just wonder if she's as tall as 6'2", because that is very tall for a girl. Because 5'8", that's not very, very tall. I was 5'7" one point, but then shrank. I think I can say 6'2", actually.
Well done, you got it right, Judith. Well done. Over to you, Harry. In the 18th century, the Hampshire village of Hambledon was a centre for the development of which sport? Is it polo, tennis, or cricket?
My favourite sport, cricket.
Cricket is bang on, well done.
That was about 2 miles from where I was brought up.
And you would still have got that wrong.
No, I wouldn't. That's one of the few facts I know.
Well done. Here's your next question. What position does Shaquille O'Neal play in basketball? Is it point guard, small forward, or centre?
I didn't think any of them were small. I don't know, he scores goals. I mean, but I didn't know there were positions in basketball. I think he plays centre.
Centre is the right answer. Look of satisfaction crosses your face. Harry. Henry Cotton, who was knighted for his achievements in golf, won the Open Championship on how many occasions? 3, 4, or 5?
I don't think he won it as many as 5 times. He was quite prolific before and just after the war. I think it's 3.
You know your stuff. It is 3. You need him in the final, don't you? Judith, your question is going very well. You've got 2 out of 2 on sport. This could be the turning point. In which Swiss city is the leading football club called Young Boys? Is it Zurich, Bern, or Geneva?
I mean, it's presumably not called Young Boys in English.
In which Swiss city is the leading football club called Young Boys?
Well, I wonder if it's German-speaking or French-speaking. I think it might be Bern.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
We've got to choose something. No.
It's right, Judith.
Is it right?
Yes, it is.
Good.
Oh, OK. Well, we're on sudden death, Harry, so if we're acting a bit surprised at this end, it's just because there's been a bit of a situation with Judith recently on sport. I won't go into details.
That's why you've chosen me, isn't it?
Yes, well, you thought you got away with it because you were waiting so long for that category. Now it's sudden death, Harry. It's not multiple choice, it's that bit harder. I don't give you alternatives. Here's your first question, good luck. Who was voted the BBC Sports Personality of the Year for 1966?
1966. Well, that was the year England won the World Cup, so I'd say it's Bobby Moore.
Bobby Moore is the right answer. Very assured performance from Harry. Judith, how many different types of swimming strokes must competitors use in the individual medley at the Olympic Games?
Well, there's breaststroke, crawl, backstroke, and butterfly. 4.
4 is correct. Harry, here's your next question. In the 2009 MotoGP Championship, Jorge Lorenzo and Valentino Rossi both competed for which motorcycle manufacturer's team?
Now, motorsport isn't one of my strong points. I would imagine they both race for a Japanese team, and I would suggest or guess it's going to be Kawasaki.
You've actually got that wrong. It's Yamaha. Are we about to see
No.
the finest moment, Judith, in your Eggheads history? Taking on somebody who collects cricket collectibles and winning your place in the final. Let's see. I won't jinx it for you. Here we go. Judith, your question, sudden death. Fly half Hugo Porta played international rugby union for which country between 1971 and 1990?
I don't think the magic moment has arrived. South Africa.
No. Argentina. Probably, apparently, their best ever player. So we're on sudden death. We're on sport. Harry, back to you. Which legendary Welsh boxer is quoted as saying, "Every time I hear the name Joe Louis, my nose starts to bleed"?
I think that was the man who took Lewis to a distance in the 1930s. I think it was Tommy Farr.
Brilliant answer, Harry. Tommy Farr. Tommy Farr is correct. He took Joe Louis, which do you say?
Joe Lewis, I think.
Joe Louis. He took him the distance in 1937, lost on points. What an answer. Judith, sudden death. I'm afraid to say if you don't get this right, you're out. In 1985, which filly, trained by Henry Cecil, won the Triple Crown of the 1,000 Guineas, the Oaks and the St. Leger?
Philly. Nashwan.
Nashwan is the wrong answer. It was actually Oh So Sharp.
Oh.
So there we are, Harry. You've done it for your team. Well done. You are in the final. Something to celebrate. And Judith, credit to you because you played a good round on sport there. It's not your favourite subject.
No, it isn't.
She's gone a bit frosty with me now. Please, both of you, come back and rejoin your teams.